Hey, my name is Alatrash, also known as Alatrash in Arabic. Today I'm going to be showing you guys Cutco Knives. They're amazing, so enjoy! To start off, I'd like to tell you a bit about the company. We've been in business since 1949. We've sold over $250 million worth of Cutco, and we have over 15 million customers, and that makes us the #1 brand in America. #1, yeah. All of our products are manufactured in America, and only in New York, so you know the good stuff. To start off, I'd like to demonstrate a product. These are super shears, and this is a real penny. Oh crap. That's real. Look at that. So amazing, right? The super shears are made of high carbon surgical stainless steel, so similar to the steel that doctors use in surgical instruments. The handle is made out of thermal resin material. It's pretty strong, it's dishwasher safe, won't melt, crack, or break. It's for right and left-handed people. And the best thing about it, the shears come apart for easy cleaning. Oh yeah. You can cut chicken with this, you can use it for the outdoor stuff like cutting roses, plants, vegetables, whatever. Good stuff. Heavy duty packages that you get at like Costco that you try to cut with a knife and then you just like hurt someone. This is your baby. This is what you need. I'm sure these knives look very familiar to you guys. I'm going to give you guys a little information about them. The first one here is made out of the wooden handle. The wooden handle is very unsanitary, absorbs grease, odors, and bacteria. It cracks, breaks, and splinters, so that's not good for you. The second one is the plastic handle. The plastic handle is slippery when it's wet. None of these knives are dishwasher safe, by the way. And they crack, break, and chip. Now over here, the steel that they use here is the carbon steel blade. The carbon steel blade stays sharp longer, but after time it rusts, pits, and corrodes. So that's really, nasty. The next one is the stainless steel blade. This one doesn't rust, pit, or corrode, but it doesn't stay sharp as long. And the serrated edge is hard to sharpen. The last one here, you can't see through the webcam or the camera, but the knife, the blade goes into the handle halfway through. So this makes cutting more difficult. It breaks easily because you don't have that much balance and strength, so that's not good either. This is the best part. Here's where we found a solution to all these problems. Ooh. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. This is our petite carver. I don't know about you, but what do you notice is different about this knife? We need a hand model over here. Can we get a hand model? I'm just joking. This knife, the difference between this knife and other knives is it's made out of thermal resin material. It's not cheap wood or plastic. It's very strong. It won't crack, break, or chip, and it's dishwasher safe. It won't melt either, by the way. The blade, as you can see, goes all the way down into the handle, so this gives you extra strength and balance when you're cutting. The blade itself is very unique. This knife is the only knife that has this blade. You can't see through the camera, but this actually has 3 blades, and it looks like this up close. In between the points, there's a blade here, here, and here. So this cuts straight down, this cuts sideways, these two cut sideways, and so that's why it doesn't tear your food when you cut it. So the other different thing about this knife is it has the universal wedge lock handle. As you can see here, it has these wedges, so it fits both right and left-handed people, and your forefinger and your thumb lock into place, so it's very comfortable, and it fits big and small hands. And this 3-blade edge is called the double D edge. This is the only knife that has this edge. Okay, so right here, this is rope. We use rope because it's fibrous like vegetables, cooked vegetables and meat. And here's my chef mate knife. This is our knife in our house. It's not good. Even your knife is not good. Alright, I'm going to take a strong stroke see how it teared the rope? It cut it fast, but it teared the rope. Same brand knife, just a straight edge knife. That one we used before was a serrated edge. And I'm going to do the same thing, put pressure and push down. Notice how I'm using both my hands, so I'm using all of my power. I'm getting carpal tunnel. Oh my god, really? Oh my god. My hand is so tired. I still didn't even cut it, but it cut smoother, and it took a really, really long time. Now I'm going to do the same thing with your Cutco knife. And watch how fast I do this. And look, one hand. Amazing! Look at how smooth that is. You see how fast that was? One stroke. Smooth cut. It's because of the double D edge. The best thing about Cutco is we have a forever guarantee. That means if at any time, whenever, forever, after 1 year, after 100 years, after 1,000 years, if you feel like your knife isn't sharp enough, you send it back to the company, they'll sharpen it for free. All you have to pay for is shipping. If something happens to your knife, it breaks or, you know, I doubt it would break, but if it breaks, you send it to the company, they'll fix it, replace it for free. If you get in a fight with your wife or husband and you throw the knife at them and it breaks, you're paying half price. But hopefully that won't happen. This is our most popular basic set. It's the homemaker set. I'm going to start off by telling you about everything that's in the set. I'm going to tell you real quick about our veggie peeler. It has a soft grip so it doesn't slip when it's wet. It's super sharp and the blade comes off for you to clean it. It's amazing. It can even peel pumpkins and squash. First knife in the set is the paring knife. As you can see, the paring knife is different from most paring knives. The handle is longer. That way, the paring knife doesn't stick in here in your palm and start to hurt and, you know, bother you. It fits nice and comfortably. Right, left-hand people. It's good for anything you do in your hand, cutting the middle parts out of apples, slicing bananas. You can even cut tomatoes with it. It's really sharp. Watch. This is a persimmon, so maybe not the same effect as being an apple, but you know. Do you have a paring knife? I think you need a paring knife. This is a trimmer. As you can see, it's in white. We have two colors. We have pearl white and we have the classic. Depends on which one you like. The classic matches everything. It's what you're used to maybe. And the white one is just unique. You don't see this everywhere. The trimmer knife is very, very sharp. It has a double D edge. It cuts fat soft meats. It trims skin off chicken. It even cuts small meats. I've seen my dad use it. It was amazing. It also cuts really, really cooked tomato. When you have a really cooked tomato and you cut it with your knife, what happens? Splatters, mushes, juice everywhere, messy. This will give you paper thin slices. And I would show you, but I don't have a tomato. This next one here is the spatula spreader. This one is like the sandwich making machine. It's a spatula, and on one side it has a blade, a very sharp blade. You cut your sandwich, scoop mayonnaise, peanut butter, put it in your sandwich, and you have one thing to wash. See how flexible that is? You can also cut lasagna and serve it with this. You can cut brownies and serve it, and you can also spread icing on cakes. Ooh. Here's the petite carver. It's the same one we used to cut the rope. This is good for cutting pumpkin, squash, small roasted chicken. It will give you nice, even, smooth slices. It's just amazing. The next one here is the butcher knife. This is what I like to call the autumn-style knife. The butcher knife is good for heavy-duty things like separating frozen meats. As you can see, the blade is thicker. It's very sharp. It can separate chicken, turkey. So when you buy chicken whole, it's cheaper than buying it in pieces. This will just separate it for you. And if your husband slaughters, this is what he needs. I don't know about you, but I hate cutting carrots because every time I cut carrots, they fly everywhere and roll, and it's just a mess. Here is the petite carp. I'm sorry, not the petite carp. It's the petite chef. It's really good for chopping vegetables, dicing, slicing, onions. What should I do to this carrot?
I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing, you. I believe in miracles. Since you came along,
Smooth slices,
you sexy thing.
thick and thin. Now watch as I cut 2 carrots and they're thick.
Where did you come from, baby? How did you know I needed you? How did you know I needed you so badly? How did you know I'd give my heart gladly? Yesterday I was one of the lonely people. Now you're lying close to me, making love to me. I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing, you. I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing. Where did you come from, angel? How did you know I'd be the one?
This is the last knife I'm going to show you in the last example. This is real leather. Can't tear it. It's really real. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cut a slice with our steak knife. This is our steak knife. Okay.
4.5 million cantaloupes in supermarkets in 17 states. You can get rid of any cantaloupe immediately if they're marked with a sticker that says Jensen Farm Sweet Rocky 4 or a sticker that says...
Okay, you see how long that took? But eventually I cut the leather. Here's the Cutco steak knife. It's actually not called a steak knife, it's called a table knife because you can use it on anything that you eat at the table, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, same leather, one stroke. Isn't that amazing? I'm going to just put pressure and try to cut through this. Put your hands closer.
Just have to read a whole chapter.
Doesn't cut. Now I stack the leather and watch. One stroke. For more information on Cutco Knives and more information on price, Facebook me.
I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing.